Hello, everyone. So, I am doing a Friday show today, and I wanted to actually talk about the fact that Roseanne did a premiere recently, and there's also been a reboot of Will and Grace. There's now currently some discussion about rebooting Tim Allen's show from the 90s. And I wanted to really discuss this from this perspective. It seems that sitcoms are actually far more hit or miss than they used to be. It also seems that more conservative and more libertarian individuals want sitcoms over more of the progressives who want more reality TV type things. Well, at least from a cursory glance. Now, one of the things that I did want to bring up is that most of these reality TV shows are heavily scripted. So, really, they're not all that different than a sitcom or a soap opera. I mean, shoot, Beverly Hills 90210 did very well during the late 80s and early 90s when it was running in a primetime slot in the evenings in the middle of the family sitcom hours. And yet it did really well. Why? Because it had the elements that people wanted at the time. Then again, playing against it, you had Married with Children, which was a sitcom. And it did really well as well. And so you had The Simpsons. And it's continuing to do well. The thing is that not all of America wants the same kind of programming. And the fact that it seems that the major networks continue to try to pile in all together into one type of programming just shows how little they're actually paying attention and how much this mentality of going week to week instead of looking at long-term trends and statistics really does to people. I mean, part of the reason I got rid of my cable and I quit watching TV altogether was because I was sick and tired of the BS I was being fed on television, and I was sick and tired of the horrible reality programming. If I was going to live through reality programming, I might as well go live in reality. At least it was unscripted. You know, at least it had real surprises and twists. It wasn't a bunch of fake stuff written up designed to make it look more dramatic. And even when I was a kid and I would watch TV shows such as the original running of Roseanne or, you know, Tim Allen's show, Tool Time or whatever it was, most of the time I would watch that show and then I'd go do something else. And I'd do something else for hours. And then I'd go watch another show. And so I think it has a lot more to do with the ideas and mentality behind the fact that people are cutting the cord and people are disconnecting from their TVs and even disconnecting from the internet more, which I think is a good thing. I really think we need to get people living back in the real world more and quit being these mindless zombies always staring at their phone screen and always staring at a computer screen or a TV screen. I mean, if you're always staring at a screen, you're feeding into George Orwell's 1984, where you will have Big Brother monitor you 24/7. Well, I want to thank you all again for joining me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to visit me on my other social media platforms, which are listed in the links down below in the description. And as always, have yourself a great day.